Qantas is urgently approaching. Passenger Mr. Jeffrey Sampson. Your flight is in the final stages of boarding and is ready for departure.
It's been great spending the morning in Auckland Airport. I love it here. There's lots of wide-body aircraft movement, obviously lots of black and white with Air New Zealand having its home base here in Auckland Airport, but lots of different colours as well with Korean Air, American Airlines, United Airlines, Xiamen Air from China, and others coming in this morning and departing at the same time. After an early start from the hotel in the Uber to Auckland International Airport, I made my way through economy check-in. However, as I was making my travel as a Qantas Silver member, I was able to use the priority check-in queue. Security was relatively painless at Auckland International, and after just 5 to 10 minutes, I was into the duty-free section and made my way into the partially upgraded main concourse of the international terminal. I didn't have lounge access with this flight, so I decided to enjoy some breakfast overlooking the eastern aspect of the runway towards the domestic terminal, where I let my iPhone capture a little, nice time-lapse. I arrived at the airport early, having never had the opportunity to explore Auckland International Airport, and I was keen to do some plane spotting and explore the old and new parts of the terminal. My flight today was an Australian-registered 5-year-old Boeing 737-800, the workhorse of the Qantas domestic and trans-Tasman fleet. So my trip's finally coming to an end, just about to board QF 124 back to Brisbane from Auckland. Today I'm on a Boeing 737-800, pretty standard aircraft of the Qantas fleet, and just a short 3-hour hop back over the Tasman before landing back in Brisbane. Looking forward to it, flying economy today, seat 8A. I'm quite a tall guy, measuring in at 192 centimetres or over 6 foot and 3 inches, and my legroom was quite limited at this seat. The stated seat pitch by Qantas is 76.2 centimetres or 30 inches, and for flights any longer than the 3 to 3.5 hours, this seat would be extremely uncomfortable for me. I didn't test the seat recline, as it was only a short flight and during daylight hours, but having used this seat before, I know that it is reasonably limited as well. Having a closer look at the seat, it does come with a USB port, which is quite useful for charging your personal devices on the way over the Tasman, as is a touchscreen in-flight entertainment system. This system is reasonably old and it's not very responsive to the light touch of a finger as are modern touchscreens, particularly in the business class of the Airbus A330 on Qantas's fleet. However, the content was reasonable for this 3-hour and 30-minute flight, and I was able to watch a movie, The Spy Who Dumped Me, which was quite enjoyable. I use Bose QC35 noise-cancelling headphones, which are excellent, however, have an annoying right-angled aeroplane adapter for the dual headphone jack, and unfortunately in Qantas, this headphone jack is in the left armrest of each seat, and as I was on a window seat, my right-angled Bose adapter was unable to face towards the wall, so instead faced towards my leg, and got a little bit bent and was reasonably uncomfortable. First world problems, am I right? Anyway, the taxi from the international terminal out to runway 5 right today was short, with only a minimal queue of arriving and departing aircraft. Have a listen to the CFM International 56 engines spool up and enjoy this wet takeoff. Up in the air, the meal I received on board this Trans-Tasman flight was supposedly of the Qantas International Economy standard. Suffice to say, however, the vegetarian ravioli with tomato sauce, green peas and shaved parmesan was far from delicious. To be honest, this was one of the worst hot airline meals I've ever received and made the experience somewhat less enjoyable overall. The ravioli was actually that bad, it left a bad taste in my mouth. Fortunately, I was able to mask the taste with a Bundaberg ginger beer before settling in and enjoying my movie. I'm not a vegetarian, but picked the pasta option as it was towards my taste on that particular day. But I do feel sorry for vegetarians if they regularly have that option on this flight because it was not good. Before long, we were approaching Brisbane International Airport, where I had a nice view over the left-hand side of the aircraft of the international terminal, filled with wide-body aircraft as part of the morning rush in and out of Brisbane. How many can you name and identify? Let me know in the comments below. Overall, this flight was one of the worst flights I've had on board Qantas's 737 in economy, and I would much rather have been on one of the daily Airbus A330 flights to and from Auckland. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like or a comment, and thanks again for watching. Happy travels.